Oh, buddy. Look at this gap. Are you looking at this gap here? Oh, man. We had a big move yesterday, and then today, CPI report. Look at that thing. Oh, my baby Jesus. What's amazing is if you guys were watching the live stream yesterday, who was watching the live stream yesterday? Anybody? Hopefully somebody. But we were watching the live stream yesterday, and if you remember the guy in the chat talking about getting short, and well, look at that end of day move here on the NASDAQ, pushing up there. So don't go shorting. When the market wants to go higher, don't go shorting. The VWAP yesterday holding up support, and then end of day squeezing higher there. So I would avoid
Hello, Apex Trader Funding Community.
I would avoid shorting when the market only wants to go up. Avoid it. All right. So today we look. I mean, I don't know. We're like there's nothing. We're at all-time highs, baby. It's all-time highs. We got FOMC today. We got the CPI report came out. We had about a 200-point ripper there after the data came out at 8:30. I mean, I don't know. What do you do when you're at these levels? What do you do when you're at these levels, man? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I very rarely is the market at all-time highs. So we'll see what happens. We got a big old gap here. Big old gap on the NASDAQ this morning. Got the QQQ to look at here. About a $4 or $5 gap from yesterday's close. Will we fill the gap? Fill the gap here. Oh, buddy. We're going to find out. We're going to find out here. We're going to find out. We got the FOMC meeting later on today as well, Fed rate decisions. So right now the NASDAQ just sitting here right below that pivot point at the 19,428 level. Oh, buddy. That news candle going straight to the moon there. The deal right now with Apex, I think they went back to 70% off basically normal pricing. Right now it's 70% off one day pass. Bag that 90% deal was just going on too long, to be honest. I'm all for getting discounts, but that deal was just too long. If you guys didn't capitalize off that 9% deal, well, 70% is the deal right now, which is like basically normal prices. Somebody just put on Twitter. They said that I put this up about the gap fill today. Someone said, after following your live streams, I did some back testing, and the result is a little over 70% of the time gaps on the QQQ get filled on the same day. I think it's actually probably a little bit higher. I would say it's more like 75, 75%, almost 80% of the time. I don't know. I have to do the exact math on that, so. We'll see. Right now, the NASDAQ. Got that big move up. CPI report. We got the VWAP to the downside there. Oh. This is obviously not a normal market right now. Did you catch the rip? No, I didn't. Like, the only people that fucking made money on this move up today are people that are gambling. I mean, how, like, literally, come on. What are you gonna do there? That news comes out at 8:30, it goes up 200 points. Come on, that's some good gambling right there. All right, NASDAQ right now trying to push back up here, but remember, bear flags push up, bull flags break, or bull flags pull back, bear flags break up. So right now, just consolidating. Got that pivot point there at the 427s. I'm not going to be too aggressive, that's for sure. We'll see what happens at open here, but look, we pushed up there to that 450 area multiple times, got stuck, pulled back here, and now sitting right there below the VWAP. We got the VWAP sitting right there below the pivot point, sorry. We got the VWAP to the downside there as well. Today might be a great day to be careful and wait for the 15-minute opening range. And remember, we got the FOMC at 2 o'clock today. So trying to avoid doing anything that I don't need to do in terms of putting on a bunch of risk or just getting crazy, you know. Let's focus. So let's just focus. Yeah, let's just focus. Them poor shorts. Them poor shorts. Either way, there's going to be a lot of volatility today because you know that this is going to get volatile at open. And then we've got the, the FOMC at 2 o'clock as well. Can you trade the news on Apex? You're allowed. You can. There are no rules against trading through the news. The biggest problem for trading, I would say, is the fact that for trading the news is if you gamble, right? If you just put on 10 contracts right when the news comes out and that's not your normal strategy, yeah, then you're going to have issues. If you're holding through news, you took a trade earlier in the morning, you held through the news, that's one thing. But if you just put on 10 contracts, not so good. So, did you sold the Ferrari? What Ferrari? I never had a Ferrari. What are you talking about, Willis? What are you talking about? Who's got a Ferrari? I got no Ferraris. No Ferrari in the Ferraris. Oh gosh, I gotta get this thing fixed up here. Actually, the focus. Need the focus back. We got the Hummer back in the garage. Got the Hummer back. Does Apex allow us to trade news? Trade news with a strategy, not gambling. So right now, looking at the 15-minute chart, the NASDAQ sitting right here below that pivot point for now. Hey, Pat, I have a question. What should I use, market order or limit order? I guess it really comes down to your overall Comes down to your overall strategy, my friend. It's hard to say. There isn't one perfect answer to that. Hey, I took a trade today with calculated risk, but the stop loss does not stop where it should be. Did you trade the news? Remember, guys, when the market is new, when there's a lot of volatility, your stop loss does not matter. If you trade the news and you put your fucking stop loss, you know, it don't matter. Your stop loss is literally it don't work during news. So if you're surprised, well, you shouldn't be. I mean, even if you use a guarantee, even if you use a limit order stop, it won't matter. When there's slippage, when the market's fucking, when there's like a 20-point spread, you know. The same person that blows up their account trading the news is the same person that sits on Twitter all day and tells everybody that Apex is a scam because they're like, I put my short right here. I put my short right here, and then I don't understand what happened. I got stopped out all the way up here. I had my stop right here at the 19,310s. I got filled at 19,411. You know. Hey, Pat, so why do traders say FOMC is so volatile? Because it is. When there's news coming out, the market fucking can move up or down 100 points in a matter of seconds. So it doesn't matter if you have a stop loss. It doesn't matter what. It don't matter. The market's going to blow right through there, and you might get a absolutely terrible fill. Absolutely terrible fill. So don't be surprised. And you guys, anybody that's been watching this stream for a while knows that these big moves up pre-market like this, guess what? They love to pull back and go the exact opposite way. So let's see what happens here at open. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing just pulls all the way back down here. There's gonna be some profit taking here at open. Hey, Patrick, why do you attract viewers who ask questions like it's their first day trading? I don't know. I think it might just be, I think every YouTube stream has the same people like that. I mean, I don't do anything different than anyone else. I think it's because my YouTube stream is titled the #1 future trading stream. The #1 futures trading show. So that attracts all of the crazy people out there. All them crazy people out there. They see it. They're like, oh, he's got to be the best. I got to ask him a question. It says #1. Keith L, how many points to the downside? Well, Keith L, if you look here, we closed yesterday on the NASDAQ at 19,254. That was actually after hours. The actual market close is down here. So we got a long way to go to fill that gap from close Why is that? No, that's wrong. Why is that wrong? Why am I thinking? There we go. This one. This line. Pretty much that overnight low is the gap fill potential. So who knows? Will it pull back all the way? I'm not going to tell you that it will, but I wouldn't be surprised. Right now, just sticking right below that pivot point there. You got about a 200-point move back down here to possibly fill that gap. Nothing's guaranteed in life, but there is one thing that I know. That gaps do love to get filled. So we'll see. We'll see. See what happens here. We got plenty of time. We got lots of news today. FOMC interest rate decisions. The whole entire market's waiting for Jay Powell. Everybody wants to know, Daddy Powell, what are we going to do? Did Daddy Powell help me? I will say my 401k is looking really good right now. I think my 401k is up like 16% this year or something. I went all in on S&P 500. Or on the SPY, basically, for my 401k. I'm up big, boys. 401k to the moon. 401k. Yes. Curtis said he's sad. He missed the big run up. What happened? The news came out. CPI report news came out. Please tell everyone knows what a 401k is. There's probably people that don't know what a 401k is because they don't live in America. 401k is basically just a investment retirement plan. So I have my S Corp set up, my business. I put money into the 401k, and then my business matches what I put into the 401k as well. So I'm thinking there's going to be some profit taking here at open. But, you know, I feel like it. Why have a 401k if you're a millionaire? Clearly someone doesn't know how to get rich, clearly. The reason to have a 401k is so that I don't have to pay taxes on the money that I'm investing. Come on, bro. Why not whole life insurance? I have life insurance. I got it all. I mean, I can only put, I think like up to 40 or like $50,000 a year total in my 401k. So, I mean, that's literally just a little bit of, it's not much. I think you can also get a loan against your 401k, can't you? Yeah. No, I think you can get a loan against your 401k. I actually just met yesterday with a new wealth manager that I'm working with. So like when I find out more info, I'll let you know. There's no need for a 401k. You're being scammed. Yes. Listening to somebody named Murder 100. Okay. The guy Murder 100 told me that 401ks are a scam. Hey. Cool. I'm going to quit. Yes, I have a Roth IRA. Guys, I've got plenty of money. I can only put fucking a maximum amount of money into the 401k per year anyway. So I can do lots of different things. Relax, everybody. Holy shit. Y'all think I'm like poor or something. I'm making $500,000 a month. Literally, I can max out my 401k in 1 week. Like, relax. Everybody give me advice. Patrick, you need 401k is a way. I'm like, literally, I max out my 401k in 1 week. Less than 1 week. God. Does Apex give 1099 on gains not paid out? Why would they tax you on gains that are not paid? You only get taxed from a prop firm based on what you pull out, not how much money you make in the account. All right, we got 9 minutes till the market opens up. Right now, the NASDAQ's sitting up here. I do feel like there's going to be some profit taking here today. We've got a big old gap there in the chart. Let's get focused on making money today, not worried about fucking the IRS and everything right now. Let's make some money, then we'll worry about the taxes, all right? So you can see the gap fill potential here on the QQQ, right? We had this big move this morning. Big move this morning up after the CPI report. And we've got FOMC today. FOMC later on today. So let's see what happens. We've got the VWAP pivot point. We got a lot of stuff to the downside. I feel like that is just looking juicy to the downside there. Got a big old gap fill. Got the VWAP. We got pivot points. We got the overnight low as well. It's interesting. The overnight low is obviously the close from yesterday pretty much as well. So that's, you know, the gap. The overnight low, VWAP, pivot points. There's like 4 or 5 things that would basically be a magnet for the price action to move back. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, if we can't hold that 19,400 level, I think we pull back into that VWAP next. So But hey, you know how it goes. If the NASDAQ wants to keep going higher, it's going to keep going higher. So I do feel like everything, the ES, the NASDAQ, everything is just looking like we found the top here for now. That's a big old boner candle from hell. ICT is presenting a new lesson today. Why doesn't he present the fact that he is nowhere on the leaderboard for the Robbins Cup when he told everybody that he was going to win the Robbins Cup with 11,000%? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he really talked it up a lot. He really, claimed that he was going to win the Robbins Cup, and now it's June and he isn't even on the board. I don't know, man. You are so hard to watch due to your ego. There are trolls here trolling you in your ego. Man, I just can't watch you very long. Let go of your ego. Yes, somebody named just that. I appreciate your fucking worthless advice, and I'll go ahead and just make it easy for you, and you never have to watch again. God. That guy woke up this morning just wanting to come here to write a paragraph. Guess what? Guess what? We don't need him. We don't want him. All right, NASDAQ. Whoo, buddy, who's fired up? We got 5 minutes here till the market opens. It's gonna be a wild day to be. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I'm a little nervous. I do feel like that gap fill is just fucking juicy, man. It's juicy. Like, it wants to get it, but is it too obvious? Is that gap fill just too obvious here? Oh, man. I would think that pretty much any type of, weakness here at open, we sell down pretty quickly, so. Who is going to win the Stanley Cup? Well, that's already a given. Everybody know who going to win the Stanley Cup. Not the Robbins Cup, but the Stanley Cup. Everybody already knows. It's pretty much guaranteed at this point that Florida's going to win. So ICT is going to win the Stanley Cup. What are my thoughts on FOMC? My thoughts are there's going to be a lot of volatility today. The market's going to be wild. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. It is going to be a wild Wednesday here. We trademarked it, Wild Wednesdays with Patrick Wieland live on YouTube. Oh, buddy. All right, for everybody who's just now tuning in, if you're just now tuning in, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's talk about this really quickly. We got the massive gap here. Massive gap on the QQQ. Does that mean it's going to get filled? I don't know exactly what's going to happen. We got FOMC later on today. Anything could fucking happen. We're at the all-time highs right now. I don't know. I can't see the future, but I do know that gaps love to get filled. So we keep that in mind. If we look at the bigger picture on the NASDAQ right now, we got that big old boner candle to the upside. We got the possible pullback here for that overnight low, the London low being that 240 area. We got the pivot point on the hourly chart, the 315s. We got the VWAP down there in the 300s as well. I don't want to jinx it, but I do feel like VWAP wants to get touched. I'm just putting it out there. But hey, I'm an idiot on the internet. Don't listen to anything that I say when it comes to, this ain't financial advice, people. This ain't financial advice. I'm just some crazy guy on the internet, Why would you listen to me? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh. We're ready to go. All right. All right. It's time. It's time to get the party started here. I got my lasers. I'm laser focused right now. I'm laser fucking focused. I'm a laser focused. Woo! Oh God. Dude, my head is too big. My head is too big. I don't even know how my head fits in that thing. Oh, buddy, 30 seconds. 30 seconds till market open. It's time, baby. It's time. It's time. Who's going in short at open? What do you guys do? What's the plan? We just start dumping at open. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Down there through the 400s already. That key level, that 19,400 level is going to be a key level here. We got the VWAP down there at the 340s. So far, we're dumping straight down. Oh. Oh, baby Jesus. She's going straight down. Straight down. So far, a 30-point move to the downside there. Right through the 400s so far. Oh, buddy. The $1 million question now is, can we continue? VWAP down there at the 340s. Kevin Smith made $500 off the downside call out. Let's go. Kevin Smith in the house. Back up there to the 400s once again. Oh, buddy. The dip before the rip. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Right back up there to the 400s again. This market said, hold my beers, boys. She's a ripping. All right, NASDAQ is ripping here. Got that pivot point to get through there next. 427 level. So far, right back up to the pivot now. Like I said earlier, just because the NASDAQ is up big, don't mean it's always gonna pull back. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Both the Dow and the ES pulling back right now. Dollar looking weak. Welcome to CPI FOMC, baby. Boniface, why did I delete my stream? I deleted the stream yesterday, like I told people. Monday and Tuesday, I gave out some amazing tidbits, information, lessons to people out there. And I only want to reward the people who tune in and watch it live. You know, people want to go back. If you don't want to tune in, you're not going to get the good. You want to watch some other fucking YouTuber, then you're going to come watch my live stream later on? No, no, no. That's not how it goes, baby. That's not how it goes. Not around here. All right, so the high from the data is 458. 458 is the high now. Oh, my Lord. We need some structure now. Need some structure here now. We are right there at that pivot point now. Got to get above that pivot point strong here. Oof, I hate this. I just hate this market right now. This is a scary, scary market. Scary, scary market, man. Just a scary market. Trying to push through here at the pivot point now. %2 in 7 minutes. What's scary? Everything's scary. I think this wants to take out this high up here, the 59s. It's just, that's my feeling now. That's my feeling, man. I gotta feel it here. What are we thinking? Thinking that's the plan here now? think we're gonna take out that high, boys and girls. I think we take it. They're trying to take out that high there. That high from earlier, the data is 58.75. 58.75 to get through there. Got to do it like right here, right now. Right here, right now. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Why would you get short? Who's short right now? Why? The market fucking clubhouse is shorting right now. What a terrible idea that is. Ouch. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Let's see. I want to see. Is he short?
I'm going to jack up
the... All right, the NASDAQ, 58.75. The high there, 57s. We pushed off the pivot point there, up there to the 57s now. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, do me one big favor, hit that like button. If we get 500 likes, I'll tell you how rich I am. I'll tell you exactly how rich I am if y'all hit the like button. Here we go, about to break through the highs now. All-time highs, all-time highs. All-time highs. Hey, I'm totally fine sitting where I'm at right now in the green, baby. In the green. It's FOMC day, it's CPI report day, it's lots of data day. So as you can see right now, we're sitting here. I don't even know, I can't do the math, but basically 20 Apex accounts. Yeah, I don't know. Do the math. For somebody do me the, somebody do the math. Somebody do the math for me. Bum, 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 bum. 16K or 15K? I'll say 15K. That's good enough for me. We're up 15,000. My competition's only up 14,000. I guess I win.
Here we go.
I guess I win. I guess I win. Oh, man. Would you look at the NASDAQ continuing to push through the high? Like I said, take out that high there at the 58s. It's going, going, going. Oh, buddy. It's just grinding higher now. Just grinding and grinding and grinding. We are just making a new all-time highs continuously, baby. Patrick, why are some numbers lower than others? So basically what I'm doing right now with my trading group, I've got 4 different trading groups, right? I have 20 funded accounts with Apex, and then I've got 4 groups. So that way, I don't, let's say I take a bad trade and I blow up, you know, 5 accounts, that's okay. But that way, I don't want to copy trade all 20 accounts, because if I get into a bad trade, why do I want to take the, you know, the loss on all of the accounts? So that's what I like to avoid. I think it helps me with my mental as well. It's kind of like, if I do take a red trade in some of those accounts, totally fine, not a big deal, you know? Oh my God, it's still going, boys. It's just continue. Oh, up there are the 84s now. Wow. Welcome to the new America. Stocks only go up, baby. Stocks only go up here. Like I said, getting above that pivot point there was key. We got above the pivot point. We got our little breakout, our little flag breakout. Look at that thing now. Oh my gosh. For anybody who's wondering how we trade this setup with that pivot point there, we had a lot of resistance here as well from earlier. So getting through that, turning it into support, and then getting that breakout, you can see from the 425s now up there to the 492s. Oh, buddy. You gotta love it, man. But you know what they say, don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. The shorts are squeezed. The shorts are getting their little brains squeezed right now, like insanely. It's bad for the shorts. They are hurting. At some point, this is going to pull back, but who knows when exactly. Look at that move, though. Oh, my God. Through the highs. Like I said, take out the highs there at the 58s. Ran all the way up there to the 90s. Went all the way up there to the 90s, baby. All right, will the shorts take over now? It's like every little dip is just getting bought right up. Every little dip. Don't short America, basically, is what the moral of the story is. Don't short America. Don't do it. It's not good for business. Tay-Day, I'm in profit. Let's go. Who's in profit today? Who's in the green right now? Anybody in the chat? I hope there's a lot of people in the green right now. The pivot points, once again, painting the picture for us today. Painting the picture here. Wait, and the money, money, honey, honey. Money, money. Fuck, I still think this wants to just go straight up. I mean, it ain't done. It wants that 500 area to break through there. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. $500 is gonna break. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Oh God. Here it comes. 99. Oh, 98.50 there. 500 about to break. You know those shorts are sitting there, about to get their little head squeezed. 99.25 there now. There's the 500 break now, continuing to go, go, go. It won't stop, baby. It can't stop. It won't stop. It can't stop. The NASDAQ, man. There you go, 19,500 getting the breakthrough there. How can there be shorts still left? Well, everybody just keeps on shorting and just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and yeah. They're done. Done. Put a fork in them. Put a fork in them, I'd say. What's Apple doing right now? It's all because of Apple and their fucking AI. Oh my God, look at Apple right now. No wonder the market's going straight to the moon. Look at Apple. LOL. Apple is literally just going straight up today. Apple to the moon right now. Yeah, I would definitely, I'm very interested to see what happens with the FOMC later on today. Well, very interested because anything can happen. Nvidia as well pushing up here. I don't know, as long as Apple and Nvidia are showing strength, this market, who knows how high it can go. I'm staying out of it either way. I don't want to touch it. I think that at this point, being up $15,000 on the day, why would I do anything other than just sit back and, you know, not trade, basically. So, totally fine. Totally fine just staying out of it, baby. If I look back at all the problems I've had with my trading over the years, I've had plenty of days where I've been up, you know, been up big on the day. And then guess what? I get stupid, I chase it, I get FOMO, I get, you know, I get greedy, whatever it is, and then I give it all back, you know? So, I would like to avoid giving back profits today. Because I've already got my profits. You know? I already got my profits for the day. Consistent Trader says, why not trade micro? But why? But like, why? You know, like, why? You know? But why? You know what I mean? Like, think about that. Like, why? Just think about that. Like, why trade micros? Like, I know how to trade. You know? It's not about, like, I'm not sitting here trying to learn how to trade. You know, if you're a new trader, yeah, maybe you can trade micros after you hit your target or whatever, but like, what do I need to do? Why do I need to keep practicing with micros? Hold the trade longer. Yes and no. Like I've said before, guys. Look, you can see my P&L, right? This is just me taking 10 points. Taking it, you know, taking my 10 points, locking it in. Did I get the whole move? No, but who cares? Like, the fact that the market went higher after I took profit, that right there is confirmation. You know what I mean? Like, that's confirmation that I was on that my trade was valid. I took the profit. It went higher. Like, that's a confidence booster. Like, I should be like, hey, you know, I got long and it went higher. Like, that's fucking awesome. That's great. Right? Like, I win. You know, like, I win. Like, hey. I don't see any reason to be upset about the market going higher. You know, people say take partials. Hey, if that's part of your strategy, go for it. You know, why try to force it? I don't know, man. Play is gonna play. Haters gonna play in the lay. There's so this is my entry for one of the trade groups. Buying there at the 412, 415s. I actually added into this trade. So I literally jumped in there 412s, took profit 427s. Why did I take this trade? As you can see, we broke out of this downward trend. We got back above the 14 EMA there. So from the 412s up there to the 422s. From the, what was that, 415, 415 up there. Yeah. And look how high it went afterwards. So, see how much money, opportunity money you lost. I didn't lose any money. I made, oh man. Hey. I've been trading for 7 years now, and I've had all those little feelings, right? Like, I know how you got the little feelings that, oh, I missed out. Guys, it don't matter. My bank account don't give a fuck if the market goes up or if it goes down or what happens. All that matters at the end of the day is I'm green. Like, it is not lost. People think that if you don't take the whole move, you're losing money. You're not losing. You know, it's free money. It's free money, baby. I literally woke up this morning, I pressed the button and I made money. Who cares what happens afterwards? How did you learn how to trade? 7 years of losing and fucking listening to idiots on the internet. That's how I did it. That's exactly how I learned. 7 years of literally fucking listening to idiots on the internet. Trust me, when I first started trading, I was watching all the other idiots. You know, I was watching Ross Cameron. I was trying to see what everybody else is doing. You know, it's like, the one thing that I've learned is take your profit, and then walk away. You know, I'd rather have a bunch of small winners every day than a bunch of trades. Think about that, right? I'd rather have like 1 or 2 winners a day and not have any stress, not have any like issues, you know? And the best part is, like, with Apex, I can only withdraw $2,000 per payout, you know, request anyway. So what's the point in trying to make $1 million a day? It don't matter. Make $200, make $400, get your payout, and then keep doing that. Like, do that shit just every fucking day, you know? When did you become famous? I don't know. Never. I'm still not famous. I don't know, the worst thing you can do as a trader is basically create this idea that you have to always be in a trade, that you have to always be trading, that you have to pick the bottom, you have to pick the top. You know what I mean? Like, that's the worst emotion that you can create for yourself. That's the worst feeling. You know? It's just, that is not a good emotion to create as a trader. And trust me, I've been there. I've done it. I've been that guy every day trying to get the most amount of money that I could make. And it never led to anything good. You never talk about stop loss. Because I don't really trade, like, I trade momentum, right? I trade momentum. I usually get into a trade and I take profit within a minute, 2 minutes. You know? I don't really hold my trades long. Most of the trades I get into, I take profit pretty much right away. And if it don't work out, I get out. Basically, like, break even or very close, you know? How do you find momentum? How do you find momentum? Well, think about it. What do we got here? We got our pivot point, right? We push up. I took this entry here, looking for a push up there towards the pivot, which we did. Your next momentum style entry here is what? Again, like, this is fucking golden information. People are paying for this information. People sign up for fucking paid chat rooms and still don't learn this shit. So listen up, people. I want to make it very clear. One more time. How do you trade momentum? Look, we get the breakout. We get above the pivot point there. Knowing that pivot point is there. Knowing there's resistance here. We get above that level. Where do I want to get long? I want to get long on this pullback here. But when do I want to get long? Well, with that pivot point being right there, I would like to get above that pivot point, obviously. But, you know, ideally, you get long once we make a new high. A new high, the first candle to make a new high. And as you see, look at this breakout setup here. If you got long at the 30s, you were never in the red. You were never in the red for that whole entire trade. Not once. And that's the great thing about trading momentum. What do we know? We know that if you look target-wise, We've got this previous high from the data, that 57 area. And what do we know? The market loves to run those stops. So you were basically getting long there at the 30s for a push through that high. Right now, could it go higher? Seems like it. As long as it can hold this level. Next pivot point's not all, is up there at 19,600. Another 100 points up. I don't like this style of entry as much as I like this style of entry. Because number one, I don't really have a predefined target here. I don't really know. I don't really know like how high this can go from here, other than that pivot point up there. So it's like, is there something that's pulling the price action up? Is there a lot of stop losses just sitting up here? I don't know. I don't know if it's there, right? I just don't know. But knowing that we have that data high at the 457 area, well, now I know if we break out here, well, that's a pretty good target to run those stops above this 460 area. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. Did the gap get filled? It did not get filled. Like I said earlier, gaps love to get filled, but it don't always work that way. It might get filled later on today when the FOMC news comes out. This is also very bullish as well. When we pull back there at open, and look, we push right back up. We didn't start moving down, and that's it. Again, the gap fill strategy, I would say, is like 75% of the time, the QQQ fills the gap. But it isn't always right at open, to be honest. We never know exactly if it's going to happen, but we are aware of it. How would I trade this for the gap fill? If I think this is going to fill the gap, well, I basically want to see this put in a lower high. Right? I want to put in a lower high. Just because there's a gap there doesn't mean I'm going to get fucking short right at open. Think about that. I'm just not, just because the market opens up don't mean I'm taking a trade. And I'm going to delete this live stream once again because I'm tired of people not supporting the stream and then just wanting freebies. The people who actually show up every day and watch the stream and they follow along, hopefully they're learning something. All the idiots that watch other idiots on YouTube and then come over here later on and bitch and complain and cry, Patrick, Rips is better than you. Oh yeah, Patrick, Rips. I watch Rips. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, go fuck yourself. I will probably buy your chat room. No, I don't have a chat room. That's the last of my goals. I am working. I know people are gonna talk shit, but I am working on a condensed version. The Patrick Wieland just overall strategy that I have been kind of refining the last couple months or so. But I'm gonna basically launch a very simple, very easy to go through. You learn my strategy, answer all your questions. It'll be $200. You can buy it if you want. If you don't want it, don't buy it. It's totally fine with me. But I'm gonna put it out there, and that way people, if they want to, they can buy it. If they don't, it's totally fine. You know, like it ain't gonna make me mad. If nobody buys it, that means I'm doing a good enough job teaching right here on YouTube. So when will that be released? Hopefully at the end of this month. No, it's not an alert service. Just guys. Hey, let me just give y'all a little secret. If you if you learn how to trade, if you actually fucking learn how to trade and you don't just follow some moron in a chat room, well, guess what? You will never need an alert service. You will never have to, nobody will have to hold your fucking hand. Right? And they won't. Learn how to trade and then you can make money for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. Paying for an alert service, terrible idea. So bad. You know? So bad. Because if all you're doing is following alerts, you're never going to learn how to control yourself when you're trading. You're never going to be able to know how to like walk away. You're not going to know how to get out of a trade. It's just bad. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to say, all right, everybody, get long right here. Right? I'm like, everybody, buy, buy, buy. Obviously, don't buy, buy, buy. But let's just say I'm an alert service. And I'm telling everybody to buy, buy, buy here at the 480s. Okay. Okay, I'm in long at the 480s. Oh, okay. It's going back up. I took profit. Okay, yeah, I made $1,000. And then all of a sudden, it starts moving back. And now what do? It's bad. It's just bad. It's really bad as a trader. And trust me, I've went through it. I never personally paid for an alert service, but I definitely tried to like follow people, you know, and all that. So what happened to Market Flow Trader? We launched Market Flow Trader over a year ago. I released the course, did a bunch of stuff, and it was just kind of, it kind of evolved and became something that it wasn't really what I was trying to do. The partners on it just kind of, it just didn't really, it's hard to really put it into words, but they wanted it to turn into like a 9-to-5, and that was never my goal. I never wanted Market Flow Trader to be a 9-to-5 job, but they were like, oh, we need a chat room, we need to do this, we need live streaming, we need all this. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that. So that's the cool thing is all the Market Flow Trader members, everybody that ever signed up for Market Flow Trader will get a free copy of the newest course that I'm coming out with for totally free. I told everyone it was lifetime. You get lifetime for access to everything. And then also everybody who bought Market Flow Trader will also get a free copy of the book as well. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna like, hey, you know, we launched the course, we did all that stuff. I think there was a lot of value there, but again, everybody will get, you know, everybody that's supporting me will get it. So hey, what's funny is I told in my idea of getting long there at the 80s, I should have taken my own alert. I should have taken my own alert right there. Shit! I gotta start my own alert service for myself. PW, do you message someone on Twitter? Never. I will never message you on Twitter. I will never message you anywhere. Damn it. What is the next best move? I think the next best move is to walk away. Honestly. You know. And hey, the thing is, yeah, maybe it goes higher. Maybe it does. But I just, you know, it's not worth it. You know, have I ever thought about a Discord? I don't need a Discord. We're here live on YouTube, hanging out, everyone talking. Everyone's right here talking, baby. We don't need, what do we need a Discord for? Kyle, can you get a book? You'll get a book. Everybody that watches the live stream will get a free copy of the book. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat one day for everybody that's here. You'll get a free copy of the book as well. But only if you're a Market Flow Trader member do you get a free copy of the course. Damn it. Look at this thing. Shit. Oh, man. That's pretty funny, actually. I feel like the fact that I was sitting there making a joke about an alert to buy at the 80s. It's up 30 points now. Fuck. Shit. Sir, how do you develop a good mindset in trading? I would say you've got to put in the time. You got to put in the effort. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's 50 points now from the 80s. Damn it. Or 40 points. I was just joking about buying at the 80s, but clearly it was the right idea. Eh. Oh. Patrick, it would be nice for you to set up a Telegram channel chat so we can all socialize there. The problem is there's so many scammers and like everybody, it's just like I try to like not do that stuff. Like Discord's the same way. Discord, it's like there's so many fake Patrick Wielands on Discord. I don't know. We're here hanging out. Well, you know, if you guys like come hang out in the live stream every day, we're here. You guys can chat, you can talk all you want. And by the way, I will never message you on Instagram or Twitter, anywhere. You know? Vikings88 said, I don't want to socialize with you dorks anyway. Am I gonna be back for the FOMC later on? I don't think so. I don't really need to. I don't, it's not like, all it is just like at the FOMC just gonna be gambling, so, you know. Yeah, you did not get a Twitter message from me. You got a Twitter message from a scammer. There's only one Patrick Wieland, baby. I will never message you on Twitter. No. My favorite is people actually think I would do that. Like, I'm gonna go on Twitter and like message random people and be like, hey, it's me, Patrick Wieland. What's up? You want to hang out? Like, send me some, send me some money and I'll make you money. I don't like, if you guys watch me live on YouTube, do you really think that I would like go and message you on fucking Twitter and like, do you really think so? You know, like, do you really think so? Is that my personality? You know? Is that my personality? I don't think so. For everybody that's wondering, why do you not want to trade FOMC later on today? I don't know. Being up $15,000 on the day seems pretty good to me. And so, the BOS is just basically saying break of structure. I don't know, you got to ask yourself. There's one very, very simple question you can ask yourself when it comes to trading. If I told you that you could make $1,000 every day trading for only 1 hour a day, but you weren't allowed to trade for the rest of the day. You weren't. You could only trade 1 hour a day, no more trading, no more looking at the charts, nothing. Would you take that deal? Or would you, you know, be like, nah, man, I want to trade all day. You know? So that's like, it's these people that make $1,000 in an hour, they sit here and then they give it all back. You know, it's like, don't give it back. Make your money and get the fuck out of here. What do you want to do more? You want to trade all day and lose money? Or would you rather trade for 1 hour, trade your setup, make your money, and then walk away? You know? I don't know why people are so obsessed with wanting to trade all day. Somebody asked, hey Patrick, I'm new to trading and still learning. Do you have any tips for me with little money going into trading? Start out small, trade the micros, learn to trade before you put a bunch of money into an account. That's the great thing about a prop firm. As much as people want to hate on prop firms, I mean, in terms of the cost, the risk to reward, you really can't beat it. You know? I remember when I first started trading, I would literally just like, I'd get on the computer, 9:30 would hit, it would be 9:30, and then I would sit there and I would trade all fucking day, man. 9:30, I wouldn't even eat lunch. I'd be sitting there just like trying to trade every little fucking move. I was like, what was I doing, man? God, what a terrible, terrible fucking idea. And there are so many traders that when they first start out, they think that's what they do, right? That's like the first thing they do is like, okay, I'm a brand new trader. What should I do? I should trade all day. I should trade all day long. Because that way, if I trade all day, I'm going to make more money. But really, it's like, if I trade all day, I might lose everything. I think if you end up trading all day, like you're just gonna burn yourself out in time, and it makes it's not worth it. It's so not worth it. It's not worth it. And trust me, guys, like, if I really thought that trading all day was the answer to making money, like if I really thought that, like I would probably be trading all day live on YouTube, right? Because that's like such a good idea. Oh, Patrick, I trade all day. It's so much better to trade all day, but like it's terrible. So it's just bad. You know, it's just bad. If you really want to like trade all day, I would say the best thing to do is trade from 9 a.m. to 11 and then come back for like 3 to 4. You know, if you really got to trade, but that 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, just like trying to trade all day. Terrible, terrible, terrible idea. And like, think about it. Like like, what's my incentive to tell you guys to not keep trading? You know? It helps learn market structure. It doesn't, though. It doesn't help you. Because guess what? You can trade the open, and then later on, you know, at the end of the day, you can come back, you can look at the market structure, see what happened, see how the market moved. But sitting here staring at the charts all day trying to trade every little move, nah. NASDAQ again making new highs here. They can't stop, they won't stop. You can see how we pulled back into the previous level of resistance. Pulling back there and then pushing up once again. Tom Brooks, doesn't mean you have to push the button. You can just watch market structure form. You can also go back and do replay as well if you really wanted. Like if you're really like obsessed with the idea of learning the market structure. I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea personally, but I don't know, man. You can see today, what do we got? 15-minute strategy, 15-minute opening range. 15-minute opening range. What do we got? What do we got? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? The 15-minute opening range turning into support. And then making the move higher. What do I gotta be to be lifetime? What's that mean? Yeah, I lose plenty of trades. I post my blow up days. I show you guys. It's not all win, win, win. 100%. Hey bro, any update on the Patrick Wieland experience? Working on it. We're working on it. I gotta figure it out. I'm trying to figure out the whole legalities of everything. So there's a lot of rules when it comes to doing a giveaway. Will you and your crew be going to iCast? Probably not. I'm not really a fishing influencer. More just like a Patrick Wieland badass. If y'all want to check out my fishing adventures on the new channel, there's a link there in the chat. Ideal to trade FOMC. I don't think it's ideal. I don't think it's ideal, to be honest. What happened with your sponsor deals? All the deals got done. Everybody's we got some new sponsors. Some new. I'm trying to figure out what I want. I feel like I kind of want another car, another fast car. I'm just not sure which car. The problem is the cars that I want now are like $400,000, $500,000. And I'm just not sure if I want to spend $500,000 on a car, to be honest. I don't know. Problems. Rich people problems. What's the budget for the new car? I'd say like 400,000. I don't really like the Ferrari, to be honest. I feel like, I don't know, I don't really like, I'm not a big Ferrari fan. I feel like people that own Ferraris are like, they're kind of a, you gotta like be a, like you gotta be a Ferrari type person. You know? I feel like If you own a Ferrari, you got to be like, and also red is like, I don't look good in red. I was questioning the orange, but I think it's so iconic with McLaren, it kind of worked. A Boss Mustang. Oh gosh, I don't know about that either. Yeah, maybe get a like a Hurricane STO or something. Hey, your lady is very, very pretty, Brew. You better hope she don't get a set of glasses. Yeah, well, look at the NASDAQ going very, very pretty right now. God, look at this thing. The best part is it's basically just doing everything you want to see it do. Right? You know? How about investing in real estate? I don't know, man. I don't know. I do want to buy a new boat at some point as well, so maybe buy a new boat. AJD, did you take any trades today? Nope. I don't ever take trades. I'm just here to talk about trading. We're just here for shits and giggles, my friend. No trades allowed. Just here to talk to people all day. We don't take trades. We don't make money. Patrick Wieland's a scam. Make sure you unfollow right now. Unfollow. Oh, God. Jennifer Gramajo, when you buy all these things, do you pay all cash or do you do payments? The McLaren's all cash. The Hummer's all cash. I have about $20,000 on a loan for the Raptor just to build up my credit score. But most of the stuff is all cash. The Hummer over there, huh? You guys see the newest video of the Hummer? The problem is the fucking Hummer is fast. It's faster than my Raptor. My Raptor is my Raptor is the slowest vehicle I own now. How much does the McLaren cost per year? I don't know, it's paid off. Paid in cash. Patrick, how much do you think you spent on vacations this year? I don't know, probably $100,000. G-Wagon. I don't like G-Wagons because every little rich girl in South Florida has a G-Wagon. What else you got? Let's get more questions here. What's been my favorite place to go spend vacation? Actually, the south of France was really nice. Well, the McLaren. Uh-oh. Should be charged. The McLaren's on a battery charger. I want to check something though. She's good to go, don't worry. I don't know, these keys get so weird sometimes. I think it's freaking out because the bonnet's open. It won't lock. I think. This NASDAQ just keeps going higher and higher. Who is behind only prop firms? Patrick Wieland's behind only prop firms. Well, there might be a way to like not have to keep the thing open. I don't know. You could maybe go in from the other side. I don't know. Basically, you just got to keep it on the charger so the battery doesn't go dead, because the computer it pulls power constantly. So if you don't charge it with the battery, it'll go dead. It's not electric. It's not an electric car. It's a twin turbo V8. But you gotta be able to tender the battery. Fraser, how'd you get all that money to buy cars? YouTube, baby. Patrick Wieland's a YouTube millionaire. YouTube! Gabriel is gonna buy the 7S20 next week. Let's go. Get a battery charger. I got a battery charger. What the fuck you talking? What? Now they're telling me how to charge my car. What if you just disconnect the battery from the McLaren? Do you know like how difficult that's gonna be? Do you know how difficult that's gonna be? What about a Turbo S 992? Still not good enough. The problem is the McLaren is already so fast. And, you know, it's like, what am I can't get another car. The turbo is not faster. The 911 turbo is not faster. What are you talking about? Well, they say 2.6. I don't know. The problem, I don't like the Porsches. I also don't trust the website. I don't trust Porsche's website. Yeah, they say 2.7 seconds, but I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I still think the McLaren's faster than the GTR RS. I'm just gonna tell myself that at least. I feel, see, the problem is like the Porsches just don't look. I feel like the only person that thinks the Porsche is cool is a guy that likes cars. You know? I don't know. Like, Porsche is just, they don't have that wow factor. You know? They don't have that wow factor. You know, like if I was like, if you look at like, compare that to a McLaren. You know, you type like, look at a McLaren. Where are those at? I would like to have maybe a 765. Would be kind of cool. I gotta put my zip code in here now. Everyone knows my zip code now. See, like this car, like that looks fucking sick. You know? For only 436,000. I don't know. I mean, that thing. Whew. 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 Talk dirty to me. And the best part is, look at those. When you pull up to a club, you pull up to the restaurant. Pull up to a restaurant in that car. Bang, baby. Everyone's looking. Everybody's turning their head looking. You pull up in a Porsche, they don't give a fuck. You pull up in this car, everybody's looking. You know? Look at that thing. It looks like a fucking Transformers. God damn. It looks... I'm gonna go buy it right now. I'm sold. Fuck. 500,000. Oh. Oh. Why is it so sexy? Oh. I don't know. I'm thinking that... Yeah, no. Lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh. Pride of life is not of the Father in Christ, but is of Satan. Okay. Me and Satan, we got a deal. Don't you worry. We're good. Me and Jesus, we got a deal. Me and Jesus, you know, we talk a couple times. I said, look, I won't talk about you. You don't talk about me. You know, that was the deal, basically. I'm like, look, you know, I know you, you know me. Let's just keep it that way. Do you know why they use that material on the dash? The Alcantarian, I guess because there's less glare. Look at this thing. That's how my McLaren has leather dash, not Alcantarian. Anti-glare, right? Me and Jesus, we got a deal. He don't talk about me, I don't talk about him. And we're good. I actually went to Catholic school growing up as well. 1st through 5th grade. I went to Catholic school. And then I went to normal school afterwards, and that's how I got so dumb. Florida schooling is not the best. What about an Aston Martin Vulcan? I looked at those, but I just don't love them. These 765s are fucking absolutely, they're sexy ass cars, man. Like, look at those things. I mean, they're just that is, like, you pull up to a restaurant and that thing, everybody knows. Everybody knows that you got a big old wallet. Especially in Miami. You gotta remember where I live at as well. Why did I not get the 765? Because I'm poor. I couldn't afford it, to be honest. This McLaren was only 220,000, 240,000. So. Deny him and he will deny you after all this. Jesus came for a relationship, not a dumb man-made religion. True that. Like I said, me and Jesus, we're good. I'm good. Don't you worry. Yeah, I need to get a new garage. That is true. You are right about that, chat. You are right about that. It is now 10:44. At some point, this has got to pull back. At some point, this has got to pull back. Right? At some point, it's got to pull back. I don't know. Hey, you know what's amazing? Look at this. Check this out. Check it out. Check this out. Check it out. Check it out. Look at the ES. Where did the ES get stuck at? Oh my God. 5,453. 75. The high of these candles. 4,453.50. Oh my God. Look at that pivot point. Pivot points love to get touched. From this pivot to that pivot on the ES today. You gotta love it, man. Pivot points, pivot points, pivot points. If I was gonna get rid of every indicator, if I was gonna get rid of every single indicator there is, I would, and I can only use one, it would definitely be a pivot point. It would definitely be a pivot point. All right. Let's see what else we got. See, the problem with the Lambo, I feel like with the Lambo, like I kind of like, I got to get an Aventador. But the problem is they're fucking expensive. They're real expensive. This is a 2012 is 280,000. A 2022 is 800,000. Like, fuck. This is a $700,000 car. I feel like I like the lines. I like the curves. I like the curves on the McLaren more than I like the Aventador. I don't know. Just not this. I feel like the McLaren just, it's like sexier. This is like, the Lambos are very sharp, you know? Very sharp. Look up a Huracan. Hurricane. Hurricane. Let's see if we got any STOs on here. Yeah, this one's not bad. See? 375,000. What do you think, chat? You guys pick. We go Lambo or McLaren? Poll. Damn it. It's 50-50. How the fuck? Oh, the Lambo's in the lead. Damn, this thing's pretty sick looking. I mean, that thing's pretty sick. With that fucking... That thing's pretty sick, to be honest. That's pretty sick. My fucking insurance is gonna be. I can't. I'm like, I'm gonna go broke paying insurance on all these cars. What do people do that have like a bunch of cars? Like they just pay. Like, is there a way to get like a group insurance? Like, I got so many fucking cars. I'm paying insurance on all of them. Like, what the fuck? Self-insure? What's that mean? A collector policy? Dealer garage. Dealer garage liability. Dealer garage insurance policy. What is garage liability insurance? Liability coverage protects the vehicles owned by customers or held in care, custody, or control of the business. Provides compensation for damages. Dealers open law coverage. Coverage is designed for car dealerships and provides protection for vehicles. A dealership principal was driving his child to school in a dealership vehicle that had a dealership license plate. I don't like, how can I be a dealership? I don't know. Right now the poll is 52% Lambo, 48% McLaren, so I guess we got it's pretty tight there. Be your own insurance company. How does that work? Open a church. That's a good idea. We do live church every morning at 9 a.m. Welcome to the chapel of Patrick Wieland. That could work. That could work. Hallelujah. Say amen with me. Can I get an amen? The NASDAQ went up today. We've been blessed with green profits. Another day, another dollar. Here we are. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let me get the amen. Amen, amen, amen. You are now watching the Church of Patrick Wieland. Woo-hoo. Yo. Have I heard of Top Tier Trader? Yeah, stay the fuck away from Top Tier Trader. Stay far, far away. Like, don't even say their name. That's how bad you gotta stay away from that. Stay away from that. Stay away from that. Top tier, top scam. We got the breakdown there. Now pulling back. See what happens here today. We got the FOMC news later on today at 2 p.m. So stay away I'm looking up multi-policy discount. I gotta call them right now. Because right now I got literally way too many insurance policies. So. All right, so the NASDAQ pulling back here into that 15-minute opening range. What do I think about a move down to the VWAP here? You basically want to get back below this 80 area. We want to turn that 80 area into resistance. You kind of like do one of these again. Not like that, but basically like break through here and then turn that 80 into resistance there. Would be your goal. So there it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Thirsty Thursdays. We're back tomorrow morning. Hopefully I don't spend all my money tonight or today, but I'm gonna try to not. And we'll keep an eye out. It looks like the Lambo STO is what I got to get next. Oh, man. You guys really making it hard on me. You could have picked a cheaper model, but no. iPower computers. Why don't you use Bookmap anymore? I haven't really needed it, to be honest. I took it away, and I haven't felt the need for it. I'm not against it. I don't hate it, but I took it. I've been taking stuff away, right? I've been taking things away from my trading, and then seeing how that affects my trading. And honestly, my trading has been better. The more that I take away, the better my trading gets. So, I don't know. It's something to think about. I think the best thing you can do as a trader is try to make it as simple as possible. If you got too many things to look at, it just becomes it becomes confusing, you know? So, yeah, I mean, sometimes like I have, you know, sometimes I take away like all the indicators and just focus on price action. Kind of is always messing with it, you know? I do think with the Bookmap, a lot of times what happens is, you know, I would see a big level of liquidity on Bookmap, and then I would become like obsessed with the idea that that I would almost like be so focused on the market going to that, you know, level of liquidity and being like, oh, it's got to hit that level. Oh, you know, like I'm so focused on it hitting a level, but it's better to just I think sometimes You gotta kind of figure out what works best for you. There is no indicator that works best for everybody. I mean, there really is no indicator at the end of the day. So trade what you see and figure it out. So do you still feel the same about the trend being your friend? Fuck yeah. When would the trend not be the friend? When would the trend is always your friend. That strategy never ends. This morning, if you were fighting the trend, let's say you just kept trying to short this thing all morning long, shorting, well, sounds terrible. Sounds like you lost a lot of money. So, the trend is still pretty much holding up here. Remember, this is a bull flag currently. I would say until we get below that 80 level and we put in a lower high, this is still very much a bullish move back, pullback here. I wouldn't be surprised if we push up there to the 600s, if we break out of this. Back above that 30 level, we push up, 15-minute chart. You know? So, no reason to get short until the market tells you to get short. And right now, bigger time frame here, 15-minute chart, still holding on. So, it's totally fine. Totally fine missing out on moves sometimes. I'd rather miss out on a move than enter a trade just because. Just because, oh, I think it's going to go down. So, there it is. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. The Church of Patrick Wieland is in session every morning at 9 a.m. Come and watch. Come and listen to the gospel of Patrick Wieland. I'll talk to you guys later on. Peace to the Middle East.